Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. This is April here, and today I decided to do something a little different. I'm gonna do like a chit chat get ready with me, and I'm also gonna try an eye look that I've never tried before, so wish me luck. I'm gonna I decided to maybe do like a green eye. I have done that in the past, but not using bold colors, so I just decided to do that while talking to you about life. I look really dusty, and yeah, this is just my life right now. I can't hide it. I can't do anything about it. Basically, I did wash my hair and I put on this overnight conditioner. I put it in my daughter's hair. The video should be out by the time this video is out. For those of you who don't know, I am a mother of two. I have a 3-year-old and an 8-year-old, and my 8-year-old has thick, curly, beautiful hair, and I like to also include tutorials on her hair. So one of the tutorials, I use this overnight by Mayel. It is called, it's right there, Hawaiian Ginger. So I put that on her hair, and I love how soft it made her curls. So I decided to put it on my hair. My hair is not as curly as Amaya's, and it's probably because really I straightened it. I straightened it a lot. I used to have nice full curls, and you can even see like right here, you can probably see like just the damage that I've caused from just straightening it, which is just easy for me, especially in the summer. I've been thinking about doing a treatment, like a protein treatment that I've been seeing, but I'm not gonna do that till like maybe closer to spring, when I'm gonna be wearing my hair curly. So for now, this is how it's gonna look. I have it sitting in this conditioner so that I can maybe blow dry it and curl it, do something a little different. So for now on, we're just gonna put this back and let it sit in this conditioner, and tomorrow when I wake up tomorrow when I wake up, I'll just rinse it out and then style it, and maybe record that as well. So I'm trying to look for my clip. Oh, here it is. So I'm just gonna clip this back and get right into it. Hopefully this video is not that long, because I'm gonna be talking through it all. So all right, so first things first, I think I'm gonna start off with, no, I was gonna say I'm gonna start off with my face, but that's not gonna help with these shadows, because I bought this palette before Christmas. This is the ABH Norvina collection, and this is the Mini Pro Pigment palette in volume 2, and it's really pretty. That's what drew me into the palette. I'm looking for it, after, like, on my lunch breaks or after work, I'll keep looking for it, and I just wanted to play in it. So what drew me to it though were the greens. So I'm gonna try and do like a nice, just little simple green look. I'm already like 2 hours delayed, so something quick, hopefully. So I'm gonna just do my eyes first. Let's do that. Let's just do my eyes and then go from there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna do my brows first. All right guys, and here's the finished product. I don't do anything too serious with my brows. I just like them to look clean, especially they were starting to grow out. So getting right into it, I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I am in the color 27S Light Medium Sand. There that is. So I don't really use an eyeshadow primer. I like to use a concealer, which I feel like most people do. It really makes the eyeshadows pop. So I'm brushing that on there, and as I'm doing this, I'm like, I don't know, for some reason I'm getting so nervous about doing this eye look. I hope it comes out nice. Stuff takes like patience, and I was coming on here wanting to do a simple eye look, and then I thought, no, April, you do that all the time. You need to step out in 2020. This is what you need to do. You can do it. So I'm just gonna fight through it and get into my creative side and give you guys a bomb green-eyed look. All right, so now I have that spreaded the way I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it with a beauty blender. All right, next I am going to, let's see, what am I gonna do next? What do I want? Okay, let's put this in my crease. This is A2. This is like a bright green color. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that. I'm gonna take like a smaller blending brush. I usually would like to do a bigger fluffy one, like this Sigma E40 that I've had forever, but I'm not gonna do that because I want it to be kind of small. I don't want it to pop out as much. So yeah, if I can find one. All right, so I'm gonna use this little fluffy brush, see what this guy does. This is actually an e.l.f. contour brush. I sometimes like to contour my nose with this actually, but let's see how this looks on my crease. This is so pigmented. All right, let's give it a whirl. Want to place it on there yet. I'm gonna go back in and blend it out. So don't worry, I'm gonna blend it out, but I just kind of want to place it there. And so far this is what I have. I look crazy. So we're just gonna keep going and have faith. Yeah, this is gonna turn out good. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in with the M43. Before I give you the wrong brush, the M433. This is like a smaller, fluffier brush. This is like one of my favorite Morphe brushes actually, because it gets into my crease. But I just want to kind of blend that out. I don't want to look too crazy. Hey guys, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do I look? About an 8, I know. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and go much darker. So I'm gonna go ahead, I think I should go in an angle with an angle brush. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna go in an angle brush. I'm gonna use, I guess this would be B1. So I'm gonna go ahead in with this darker green. This is so pretty. So I'm gonna also put that into my crease. And I can probably guarantee I'm probably gonna have to go back in with the lighter green because it's just gonna wash this away, but we'll see what happens. And where's an angle brush when you need one? 1 second. All right, so I have my angle brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into that. And there's like a lot of fallout, but pretty colors, but a lot of fallout. So we're gonna have to just work with what we got here. Oh, I like it against the lighter green. Not too bad. So usually when you are trying to do a new look, well, at least this is what I do. I try and just take either the smallest brush possible or take an angle brush and just kind of shape my eye and see, you know, if I like it or if I don't, because you can most likely fix something once you use the tiniest product. Because, you know, imagine if I would have grabbed like a fluffy brush. Like I know I want my this, I know I want to use this dark green eyeshadow, but then I grabbed something like this and put it all over my eye, you know, my crease. It would have looked a mess, and I would have, it's just easier to fix less eyeshadow than more eyeshadow. So that's something that I've learned throughout the years of doing makeup, that you can fix less. Like, you can keep adding on, but it's hard to take off. And I've made that mistake several times, whereas though I was so pissed I would have to go ahead and just wipe the whole eye out, and there goes like 25, 30, even 45 minutes of makeup, like a nice eyeshadow look that I would try and do, and it just didn't turn out right. All right, so I like the way it's blending together. It's looking nice. I'm not too mad at it. All right, and so I was right. I am starting to lose that lighter green look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this small brush and place it on here again, and then blend it out. And then I'll start to work on my like my outer V crease. So now that I have all of my shades where I want them, I'm gonna go ahead and go with a bit of a smaller fluffy brush to just blend them all together. And this is the e.l.f. crease brush. So I'm just gonna go into circular motions so that I can blend all that together. All right, and next I am going to go in with a shimmery shade. I'm gonna try this, sorry, I have to get all the product off because the fallout is kind of all going together. But I'm gonna go in with the C2. This is the shimmery green right here. I'm gonna just put that all over my lid, or at least from about here to here on my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I stopped putting this on my face because it makes it a little too dewy. So just to get rid of it, I've been, you know, spraying eyeshadows, like my lid colors, so they can really pop and make it vibrant. Oh, look how pretty that is, like it is doing right now. I really shouldn't be doing that because this thing is expensive, but I got it years ago, and you know, you want to try things out. I didn't return it, so I got use out of it. It made my highlight pop. It was really pretty, but I just kept not using it, so I want to hurry up and just get rid of it. Oh wow, look how pretty that is. You like it? Too bad I'm not going out. This is cute. I like this. was just gonna just go out to dinner, nothing too serious, probably in a dark bar or place, because right now it is 8:05, so it's dark and I feel like no one's gonna see me now. That's okay though, I can recreate the look, and it'll take it'll be much faster, so because I know what I'm doing now. But look how pretty. This is a nice color. I'm kind of losing my crease color, so I am gonna have to be annoying and go back. But this is why it takes me 20, 30, 45 minutes just to do eyeshadow. And people always think that that's like the easiest part, but for me at least, it takes me a while, especially if I'm doing something like this. Now, if I'd have been doing my everyday look, which is like the same old 3 eyeshadows that I use almost all the time when I put my makeup on, then I'm doing 5-10 minutes max on my eyes. But stuff like this right here takes me forever. But I like this. This is pretty. Ooh. This is nice. Now I was expecting the fallout because of I saw how pigmented they were. So they're like kind of all over my face. But that's okay. That's why I didn't do my face first, because I would have been really upset. Now when I'm doing a simple look, I would do my face first, just in case I don't have time for shadow, because I like to wait the last minute to do things. And I need to stop. In 2020, I need to get my stuff together. I would even have to sometimes just go into the car and continue my makeup. That's how last minute I am. I can't help it. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and dip back into the darker green color and kind of like blend it all in together, so you just don't see like a line. Okay, so I was gonna save it for after my face, but I'm just gonna get it over with and do my eyelashes. Nothing special, but to prep my lashes for false eyelashes, I'm gonna go ahead and use which I just picked up last week, the Fenty Beauty mascara. That's what it looks like. Pretty packaging. Now I used it a couple of times, and I don't know if there is a method to use it, but it's okay. I mean, I know a lot of other drugstore products that I think work just as good as this. Now, for now on, I think I'm just gonna make a pack with myself to just, if I'm gonna get high-end mascaras, I'm just gonna stick with the Pat McGrath, because I don't know, something about the Pat McGrath, that is a really good mascara. But this one is okay. I just feel like I could have just spent like 10 bucks instead of, I think this was like $23 or $24. Unless I just change my mind. You know how us women are. We just change our mind. We get some sort of revelation that we really like something, and then that, you know, it sticks with us. But so far, I don't know. It hasn't, maybe it has to grow on me. I don't really like it so far. Not really like it. I like it, but I just feel like I could have spent 10 bucks on another mascara. I'm bougie when it comes to my mascaras. So my favorite drugstore one is, I feel like everyone's is the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. And then high end, I've tried almost all of them, and I really like the Pat McGrath one. It really lifts my eyelashes up because I have no eyelashes. I don't understand. I don't know why, but I just have no eyelashes. All right, so there that is. I wish I could just leave it like this, but it's just not gonna look right. It's just gonna be, it's gonna make such a difference when I put the lashes on. So give me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna be using the Ardell 113s. This is what they look like. So they're wispy, nothing too dramatic. I have small eyes, so I really don't like to use dramatic eyeshadow. I mean, not eyeshadow, excuse me, eyelashes, because I just feel like they're gonna weigh down my eyes. And then I kind of like, I feel like makeup isn't natural, but I like my makeup to look as natural as possible. Of course, with green eyeshadow, it's not gonna look that natural, but I mean, I just don't want to walk around with big eyelashes, so it's just not my thing. Some girls look really good in it, but I don't think it. I think it just weighs my eyes down. So yeah. And my like eyes are so little, I still always have to cut. I have to cut the false lashes, if you can see. So usually I cut like about here, and then I want to keep like this part because you never want to get rid of that. But yeah, I'm gonna speed this up though. I'm gonna put my eyelashes on. All right, and next I'm gonna be priming with the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This moisturizer is really pretty. I really liked it in the summer, so I haven't really touched it since. So I'm going to be using it now. It gives you like a shimmery kind of look, and I really like it. But yeah. Anywho, I kind of wanted this to be a chit chat, and I'm not even chit chatting. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So I don't know if this is a how-to video or a chit chat because I really haven't been saying anything, but I did want to mention because right now, today, it is February 1st. And so we had a full 31 days in January. I know a lot of people have been making their resolutions. So I was curious if you followed any of your resolutions, if you made some, or maybe you just kind of just thought about something that you wanted to do different this year. I know a lot of people speak down on resolutions, but I always make them, and sometimes I follow through with them and sometimes I don't. I think it's always good to better yourself and to write something down, and even if you don't do it at the end of the year, you can hold yourself accountable for it. So I always liked it. I always thought it was cool. I am going to color correct with the Smashbox pencil. It is in orange. If I can open it because my hands are slippery. But yeah, so how is it going so far? I know I read somewhere, I think it was on Instagram, that studies show that by February 1st, like a high percentage of people, I want to say it probably was like in the 80s, where they like quit their resolution. Like, you know, the gym becomes more available. People are not finishing the books that they read, or if you wanted to like learn another language, you know, they just forgot about it and haven't been following up. And trust me, I'm not judging you because that has been me, but you know, is that you? That is me now. There are some things that I wanted to do. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. There are things that I wanted to do and haven't finished through with it, but I'm trying to not beat myself too much up about it, and say, you know, forget it and quit. I'm trying to like pick up where I left off, but and I am also staying consistent with other things like this YouTube channel. I said that I was gonna post at least once a week, or upload rather at least once a week, and I have. And sometimes it's the little things in life that you can celebrate, so that can lead to something bigger. And so I mean, I'm happy. Yeah, and this is hard. I know people would think it looks easy, but you know, thinking about content for uploading, or I don't know, like just sitting in front of a camera and talking to the camera, sometimes you don't feel like it. I know, especially today, this is why I am like 2 to 3 hours behind on filming, because I just didn't feel like it. I am feeling a certain way. I'm human, and I didn't want to film. So I literally put everything away and just decided maybe another day, or I'll figure it out, or I'm just going to skip a week because I don't feel like it. And I just am down today, and I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to try and look happy and, whatever. And even I was just going to just do my makeup without recording, but I figured that I'm going to push through, that this is like my sacrificial season. I'm just going to sacrifice, my time, and also work on my skill with uploading with YouTube, because the one thing it is, practice makes perfect, and that's with anything. So I don't want to lose that practice. So I just decided to go ahead and do it. I really didn't feel like doing it, but here I am, and now that I'm into it, I don't mind it now. See what happens. I probably would have been hard on myself yesterday about it, and it probably would have like really, really bothered me. Real quick, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty. Now this I like from Fenty, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I am in the color 300, so she only like has colors. So I'm just gonna take that on the back of my hand. I'm trying to find something to put it on, but I can't find it. But I am going in with a little foundation stick. Well, it's concealer, but that's all right. I meant to use my foundation brush, but that's okay. And I'll just use this to just place it on here, and I usually like to go ahead and blend it in with the beauty blender, so that's what I'll do. But yeah, see, this just took me off track. I just have to keep reminding myself that this is like a chit chat, get ready with me. But I mean, yeah, and I've been off for so long. I think the last time I uploaded a video was 3 years ago, and a lot has changed in YouTube. And that's what really, once I let like a year go by, and then I had my son, it just was really hard for me to just get into the swing of things. So I would make up so many excuses. It could be something like, oh, they have this new camera out, I'm not gonna film, or I don't like my phone, so I'm not gonna use this for videos. I am the excuse maker. Listen, if you want to get out of something, I will help you find an excuse. That's not a positive thing, but that's just who I am, and that's what I'm trying to fight, and that's what I don't want to continue on doing, because making excuses, it does nothing, and no one can help you get out of those, like, do or push you but yourself. Yeah, like, you can have supporters. I have like my husband and my family, but they can't help you push forward and push through. You can only do that. So yeah, they can give you encouraging words, but you're the one. I'm gonna go ahead and wet this because it's been sitting here for a while, and hopefully this will work. Yeah, this is better. So yeah, hopefully you can go ahead and push through. So if you're kind of having the same issues that I'm having, I just encourage you to just get up and just do it. Stop planning. Oh my God, I would make so many lists and plan and imagine and think out and map out plans, but you can do that all you want and make it look pretty. But the most important thing is to just really just do it. Just stop procrastinating, stop writing things down, stop, obviously you want to write things down, but stop just focusing on it and how to make everything perfect, and just do it. And I had to learn that the hard way. I mean, And then also stop trying to beat yourself up, just to always continue to just move forward. And that's what I keep telling myself. Mind you, I'm like trying to preach to you guys, but it's really, these are things that I tell myself now, even as far as from 2 hours ago. You want to just, you know, just keep going. And it's hard, trust me. I know it really is, because right now I just want to get cozy in my bed. My kids are with my in-laws, so yeah, that's what I want to do. But I want to go ahead and fight all of those. This is what I love. This is a passion of mine. So this is what I want to do. I currently work a 9 to 5, so it's not like I can, you know, get up one day or in the middle of the day and do it. This is the time that I have. So, and I know some of you have busier schedules than me, and I mean, just try and find the time. If this is something you really want and it's a passion, it definitely would pay off at the end. At least that's what I'm believing, that it'll pay off in the end. And I'm just gonna go in with the same Shape Tape, the one that I use for my eyes, to prime my eyes. And I've been also meaning to ask you guys, have you been reading any like self-help books or anything to just get you going? I think that would really encourage you. I don't have time to read at home. I really wish I did. You know what? I do have time to read at home. I can read like before bed. But I'm struggling with that. I also can read on my lunch break. I do get like an hour lunch break. And sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do read. But I'm usually like now like on YouTube trying to figure out how to better my channel and learn like the algorithms of YouTube. Because this thing is like, it's a science down to this thing. Like, you know, you can't just go on here and just post random videos and hope for the best. So I'm trying to like get everything down pat and do my and you know, and do as much research as possible. So that kind of just push my reading to the side. But you know, there's always a new week, so that's gonna be my new goal starting Monday. So right now it is Saturday night, so yeah, that's my new goal coming in Monday, because I really need to start reading. I did read the first 10 chapters. I'm rereading this book, see, because I kind of forgot. So it was years ago that I had read this book, and I just remember it you know, changing my life, but I just really forgot about it. And it's by Joyce Myers. It is called God, April, what is it called? It's called Battlefields of the Mind, right? Give me a second, because I want to give you the right book. 1 second. Okay, just kidding. It's all the way downstairs, and I'm not going to go all the way downstairs to get it. But I feel like it is called Battlefields of the Mind. If it is not, I will, I'll have it linked below. How about that? I can link it below, and then I'll also, if it is wrong, I'll put the right title like in the bottom of the video. But yeah, it's called Battlefields of the Minds by Joyce Meyer, and she wrote it so long ago, and it has helped so many people, including myself. But I do need to reread it. Sometimes you need to remind yourself and give yourself, you know, new exercises on how to just stop thinking about negative things. Your mind is a muscle, and you need to learn how to use it correctly. So that's what I'm working on. It's not easy, but that's what I'm working on. It has gotten better. I'm not gonna lie. I have been, since I like turned 30. I'm currently 33 now, if you didn't know. But in my 20s, I was a hot mess. Even especially in the beginning of my 20s, I really was. But weren't we all a hot mess? So yeah, like my attitude towards things and the way I would think, and I was just, now that I think about it, I was like a pretty selfish person, and everything, I always would make everything about me. And I didn't really realize that until, you know, I was into my 30s. And I feel like that happens with a lot of women. I really can't speak for men, but I think that happens with a lot of us. And then sometimes you just want to, you know, you mature and you change. So I will hope the people around me see that I've changed for the better, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I think I've I've changed, because I was a mess. All right, guys, so now it's time to set all of this before it starts to crease. I'm going to be using the original formula Airspun loose face powder. I'm kind of getting tired of this. I've been using it for so long and I just want something different. So I kind of wanted to use, we'll try the Fenty loose powder. I'm hearing good things about that. And also I'm hearing really good things about the Maybelline loose powder. That I know I'm definitely going to get because I'm getting back into freelancing, just to perfect my craft. So yeah, I'm gonna go back into freelancing. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. But yeah, I had done that and I was getting clients and I was doing really good, but then I just like got pregnant with my son, and then I stopped, and that was an excuse that I used. Like, I can't do it, I'm pregnant, I'm this, I need to figure it, I need to sit down and relax. I don't want to go ahead and harm the baby, and damn well I wasn't gonna harm no baby. I was not gonna harm him. He was fine. I was still working and on my feet, but I used that as an excuse, and I could have just kept going, and who knows where I would have been. But I'm not gonna ponder too much on that, because that's what I do. I literally can just be at work, or I can just be home and be like, damn, what if I would have kept going? What would have happened? So, I mean, that's not going to change my situation. All I can do is change what happens now, and begin to manifest the things that I want now and work on them, because obviously faith without works is dead. I can't sit there and manifest things and confess things and then I'm not willing to do the work. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting into freelancing, and I need to go ahead and re-up on so much. I looked at my freelancing bag, which is literally dusty. So I'm gonna be going and throwing away a lot, and I mean a lot of makeup. It's so sad, and it's really old. I mean, some of it I should give away, but some it's just so old, especially like the foundations. And I'm gonna go ahead and start first. I'm gonna invest in myself, invest in my freelance kit, and go from there. So I'm really excited about that. I always like doing people's face, and then afterwards when they look, they're just so happy with the look. I have not had any bad experiences. I think I've done, it's like under 20 faces that I've done, and so far I haven't had any bad experiences. But in 2020 I'm trying to do like 20 faces in a month, and I had the time, as long as I'm organized with my time and not slacking on social media and watching TV, even though I will be watching some of my shows. But things like that, they just throw you off, and you just kind of have to just try and just really plan everything out. Even if it's like you writing it down or you timing something. That's my issue. I get sidetracked with a lot of stuff. I could just be a hot mess sometimes. So I'm trying to work on that. Pray for me, guys. But what am I doing now? Oh, I'm going to be bronzing. So I'm going to be going in with the M405, and I'm going to bronze this face. Oh, and I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer and I always forget, Physician Formula, by Physician Formula. I use this all summer, so when I use this bronzer, it just reminds me of the summer, and I love it. And it's like a coconut smell. It smells so good. I love the smell of coconut. But I don't like the smell of vanilla. Usually people who like the smell of coconut like the smell of vanilla. I don't know why. Why don't I like the smell of vanilla? It's so weird. All right, much better, because I was looking like a ghost. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below, have you started? Or even if you didn't start, that's what I really wanted to say. Even if you didn't really start working on the things you wanted to work on in 2020, like January can be like a trial, and then here comes like February, and you can really work on it. And February is a short month, so you can kind of really prepare for March. So I wouldn't you know, don't be discouraged if, like, let's say you wanted to go ahead and go to the gym. Go to the gym. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't, just because you didn't start in January, just get back up and go to the gym. Or wanted to read a book, just pick it up. My thing is like devotionals. I have a devotional book by Joyce Myers called, oh, and this book is here too. Give me a second. All right, so the book is called The Confident Woman Devotional. So, I mean, I would skip like weeks. I mean, not weeks, we're only in February. I would skip like days. And sometimes I would just be like, you know what, forget it. I'll wait next month. But it could just be like January 28th and I haven't read a devotional since like January 15th. But I will go ahead and just, you know, pick it back up and read, and then something will like really, really bless me. And if you haven't noticed by now, like, I love Joyce Myers. I really do. I feel like the things that she has done in her past, or the way she's think, and the things that she is like, the way she has behaved, I really relate to it. I used to kind of think the way she thought, and sometimes I still do. I really do. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm not perfect, actually. I'm a work in progress every day, but that's how I relate to her. Is just sometimes she can tell stories and or maybe like arguments she had with like other people or with her husband, and I'm like, dang, me too. So I always like to you know, listen or read things about authors that kind of just relate to me, because I know I did some crazy stuff, the same crazy stuff that they did, so it helps me out. I always like to know how they overcame it. So yeah, but in February, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to read that every day, because I always am blessed every day that when I read it. And I'll probably read it next year too, who knows, just as a refresher. And sometimes when I really don't want to forget anything, I will write it down. I would like put it in my planner somewhere, or write it just anywhere, or in the notes like app of my phone. I will write it there as well, just so I don't forget, and I always can reference it. And guys, also let me know if you like this. Do you like this type of video? Would you like me to check back like the end of February and see how my progress went, and let me know how your progress went? Hopefully it's gonna go good. Trying to start off the decade with, you know, some boss moves. All right, what I'm gonna do now, oh, let me wipe this stuff off. It's about that time. And I'm just taking this fluffy setting brush. I don't know where this is from. Oh, Real Techniques, this setting brush. It's fluffy and it gets right under my eye. I'll wipe all of this away. Honestly, can't believe I'm doing all this, and I'm probably gonna have it on for like 2 hours and then take it right back off, but it's just the thing you gotta go through. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do to my hair because it looks crazy. I can't add any gel or edge tamer or anything to this daggone head, because I want it nice and fresh for tomorrow, because I'm gonna like blow dry it and then wand curl it, so I don't need any products in my hair. But we're just gonna start off with water. We're gonna go ahead and spray the front and see what I can get out of that. All right, and next for the under eye, I'm just gonna do this dark green and then kind of just smoke it out. I try and keep my mouth closed, but this is hard. And I see some people actually who can keep their mouth closed, but I have to go like that, and I don't know why. And then when I'm looking back on it and editing it, I'm like, oh my God, April, you look crazy. And I do, but I'm sorry. This is how I look. I have to. I feel like I won't do it right if I don't make this look. Do you also do it with like mascara when you're doing your under eye? You're not your under eye, your lower lash. I have to make that face as well, so please excuse me. I know I look crazy, but I can't help it. Oh, that came out nice. All right, and now for the lower lash, because they're hiding somewhere. I don't have lashes or lower lashes, so I gotta really get in there, get in the nooks and crannies and bring it out. All right, so now that this is all done, I'm just gonna go in with like a face powder. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I love this powder. I got it from, obviously I got it from Sephora, but who is it? Alyssa Ashley, she uses this. So I've been following her for some time, and this is what she uses instead of like the MAC MSF, which is nice and all, but this one is, I just love it. It gives me like a flawless look, and it kind of just puts everything together. And sometimes I just wear it to work when I don't even just have makeup on. I don't have like any concealer or foundation on, but I'll just put this on. But it gives you like an airbrush look, and I like it. So this is how I just wrap everything up before I highlight. I used to do it after I highlight, then I started noticing it's taking away from the highlight. Duh, April. So I stopped doing that. And for the highlights, I went ahead and I'm going in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. I haven't been using this in a while. I actually forgot about this highlighter, to tell you the truth. And I've been bringing it out, and I forgot how much I love it. So I'm just gonna highlight just a little bit. Just a little bit for the pictures. Nothing too major. All right, and then I'm gonna do a little blush. I am gonna go in with a palette I haven't used in so long. This is the Morphe 9B brush. Actually, I should open it and then show you. It's so dusty. That's how long I haven't used it. But yeah, there it is. I believe there's what, 369 shades. So I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm gonna mix it with these two. Yeah, that's what I'll do. All right, that's enough. And then I'm gonna do a simple lip. I'm gonna do probably my everyday lip. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because I got a lot going on in my eyes, so we don't wanna do too much on the lips. I'm gonna take the NYX lip pencil, and what color is this? Because I do change it up a little bit. I don't know what this is in. Oh, Peekaboo. So see, sometimes I use Madeline or Madeline, but I'm gonna take Peekaboo, and then I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie, and this one I always use. All right, guys, and here you are. This is the final look. All right, guys, now this is really the final look. I just decided to throw my hair up into a bun. I kind of just didn't want to do too much to it. I don't want to take any product out of it, and I just wet the front. And this will probably just like last for like a good hour, because after that it's gonna start going crazy. So I gotta go and get something to eat really quick before I start looking crazy. But yeah, thank you guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in and how to see how I got this look. And please, if you're already not subscribed, please subscribe. It's just a click right down there. It doesn't cost anything. And if you want to see me post regular, I'm gonna be starting off with once a week. I'm gonna keep it that way. I would like to do twice a week, but let me try and master once a week. But you can click that notification bell. That way you will always be in the know as soon as I go ahead and post. But I'm gonna be sticking to every Thursday or Friday with posting. But until next time, you guys, bye.